aging backwards. Tan Songyun's viral white tee and dim skirt look is breaking the internet. When a t-shirt and denim skirt say more than a designer bag ever could, I almost scrolled past the photo of Tan Songyun La. Gotta admit that up front, cause it's a bit shy-making to say. Another celebrity, another casual outfit, another wave of comments calling it effortless. My thumb was already moving to the next post, then something made me stop. I honestly cannot tell you what exactly. And that's annoying when you're trying to write about it after the fact. It's just a white t-shirt with a small red cartoon pony and weekend printed on it. A long denim skirt, loose natural waves, barely any jewelry. Saying it out loud, I feel a bit silly for even caring. My friend, when I showed her the photo, just said, "Okay and fair enough, lol." On paper, it really got nothing special yet. I sat there a full minute, just staring at one photo of Tan Songyun, leaning against a chair, trying to figure out why it held my attention, when 100 nearly identical posts didn't. Fans said Tan Songyun looked like a university student, not a woman in her 30s, and at first I nodded along too. Sure, why not? But the more I looked, the more that explanation started to bug me a little. It felt like the easy compliment, the one we say without really thinking. Because it's actually not about looking young at all. I know plenty of people in their 20s who dress like they're bracing for a photo shoot every single day. What I was actually responding to felt closer to relief. The relief of watching someone not perform. Effort that's rarer than youth. Honestly, and much harder to fake. This is where I'll contradict myself a bit. 'Cause I think that's more honest than pretending. My reaction was clean and consistent. Part of me was charmed by Tan Songyun. Another part of me rolled my eyes at myself for being charmed by something that is functionally a very well-executed piece of celebrity content. It almost certainly got stylists involved. Someone chose that skirt. Someone approved that photo before it went out. Knowing that didn't stop me from reacting the way I did, and I'm still a bit annoyed with myself about it. Like when you catch yourself tearing up at an ad and feel both moved and slightly conned at the same time. The image of Tan Songyun oddly reminded me of a friend from uni who used to rotate the same 5 outfits to class, and somehow always looked like she'd put in more thought than the rest of us, even though she swore she hadn't. I used to envy that a little, not the clothes, the ease. I think that's actually what these photos are selling, if I'm being cynical about it, or what they're genuinely capturing if I'm being generous. Some days I lean cynical. Today, looking at her hands loosely crossed and her hair brushed back mid-law, I lean generous. What I keep coming back to is the contrast between Tan Songyun in this photo and everything else in the celebrity feed. The airport looks calculated for paparazzi angles, the gowns designed to exist for 5 seconds on a red carpet. Against that backdrop, a cartoon pony printed on a t-shirt shouldn't register as anything at all. Yet it caught my attention on a random Tuesday afternoon, when I had zero reason to be thinking about fashion. I don't think this changes anything, really. I'll probably forget the outfit by next week. And if you ask me in a month what Tan Songyun was wearing, I'd probably have to look it up again. But I remember exactly how unbothered she looked, and that stuck with me longer than any description of the skirt could. So maybe the real question isn't just mine to answer. What about you? Have you ever stopped scrolling at an ordinary photo of Tan Songyun for no clear reason, and wondered why it held your attention that long? Maybe what we're actually looking for sometimes isn't a nice outfit at all. It's just the feeling of watching someone be genuinely themselves.